Epoxy resin art, Ashys' first time. Welcome to another exciting episode of Epoxy resin art! First, what you gotta do is you gotta get some white. You get a little white, you gotta throw it onto a blackboard, and then start lifting it up, swirl it around. Well, I guess first, technically, what you've gotta do is create the surroundings and buy the epoxy and, paint the board and do all the other stuff. But once you've done all that, grab some white epoxy, and then pour it onto the board. That's what you got to do. Okay? Once you've done that, then you can start on the other colors. You can start on red. Whoop, and you can just forget about red because you've moved on to green. And and then maybe lift it up and just shake it around a little bit. You just gotta see how it feels. The epoxy wants to move, wants to do its own thing. So you gotta help it out. You gotta pick it up, you gotta move it around. Then you gotta go, maybe I'll put a little bit of blue in there. Because once you got blue, then you've basically got RGB. Red, green, and blue. Well, pink, PGB. Pink, green, and blue. And white. Pink, green, blue, and white. That's the color scheme that we're going for today, as you can tell. And then, once you've done that, and you've got it all on there, then maybe, just get a knife and stab it a little bit, and then with some more white. And then think, no, maybe I didn't have enough red. Throw some more red in there. Really, it's subjective. You can do whatever you want. It's your thing, man. You just go nuts. Just do whatever. Don't let me tell you how to do it. Just go ahead. If you want to throw some dots on there, you just throw some dots on there. Just do whatever. That's what I'm saying. Get a spoon, dip it in, and then just blob it in. Just blob it in. I think that's black. I can't tell. I'm colorblind. It's really difficult when you're colorblind because you don't know what color you're using. Wouldn't that be terrible if you were colorblind and you were trying to do this? You'd be like, I don't know what color I'm using. This is crazy. I could be pouring blue on here right now, or it could be purple. I don't know. I don't actually know how color blindness works. Can you just not see any colors? Is there people that just see black and white? Are they like dogs? Because dogs just see black and white. How did they get dogs and know that dogs can't see color? Can you imagine designing the experiment that figured that out? That'd be pretty weird, wouldn't it? All right, anyway, enough about that. Okay, so once you've sort of got it done, then just pick up your thing and just shake it around a little bit. What you want to do is just fill out any spots. Then grab your flame, okay? Everybody's got flame. And then just start flaming it a little bit, okay? I don't actually know what the flame does, but I'm sure it's really important. It probably takes out bubbles, but who knows? This, it could be anything. But anyway, all right. So once you've done that, maybe get a little bit more color, okay? And then just swirl it around a bit. That's all you gotta do. And then maybe pick it up and just sort of let everything shift. What you're trying to do here is just blur everything, just that little bit. All right, you want people to think that their vision is maybe going a little bit, right? They just it's been a while since I've been to the optometrist. Maybe I need to get glasses. Maybe that's what's going on. Okay, and then once you've done that, grab a spoon and then just give it some swirls. Just swirl it up a bit. All right, really mess with people's minds. Okay, they're just gonna look at it and go, what the. That's cool, but do I need to go see the doctor? Maybe it's a tumor. It's not a tumor. Ah! Okay, so get the flamer out again, and then just flame it out a little bit. Use the flame to just kind of merge everything in together, so it looks good. Art is subjective. You can do whatever you want. You can paint some happy little trees in there. You can't because it's not paint; it's epoxy. And you're not Bob Ross, so that's important because you don't have the hair. But just paint some happy little trees, or put your name in there, because that works. Get a spoon and just dip it in, and then just kind of pour it around. Looks really cool, that could be a way to do it. It kind of spreads it out a little bit, so you probably wouldn't want to do anything really crazy. You would want to try and write in a 12-point font on there. Although if you can write in a 12-point font, you're pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, flame it up a little bit more. It's looking pretty good. Pretty good there, Jim. Pretty good. Actually, it does look really good. flame it up, you know, and then, hey, guess what? It's pretty much done, man. I mean, you know, let it dry, hang it up on the wall, sell it for millions of dollars. Boom.